Mr. J, how you doing? Today our video is about South Korea. The GDP's gone up, so it's a good thing. And this is our intermediate video for October the 28th, Tuesday, right? 2025, and Seoul, South Korea. Let's look at our words. A lot of difficult words today, so pay attention, okay? We have exports, consumption, we have forecast, stimulus, semiconductor, sentiment, uncertainties, automobile, construction, and consumption. Like I said, a lot of difficult long words. Make sure you know those before you listen to the summary. South Korea's economy expanded at its fastest pace in 1.5 years during the third quarter, driven by strong exports and increased consumption, according to data from the Bank of Korea. Real gross domestic product, GDP, you have to know that word, GDP, grew 1.2% from the previous quarter, the highest since early 2024 and above the BOK's forecast of 1.1%. Year on year, the economy expanded 1.7%, rebounding from earlier declines caused by political instability and global tariffs. Growth was fueled by strong demand in the semiconductor and automobile industries, along with government stimulus efforts. Private consumption rose 1.3%, and government spending climbed 1.2%, while exports increased 1.5%. However, construction investments slightly fell by 0.1%. The BOK said improved consumer sentiment and new smartphone electronic vehicle launches supported the rise, right? Electric vehicle launches. Officials warn that future uncertainties remain due to U.S. trade policies, but maintained an optimistic outlook for 2025 and 2026 growth. That's a lot to understand. Just Korea has gotten a little richer by like 1%, right? A little richer, higher GDP. It's the main thing to know. Okay, let's see. What was South Korea's GDP growth rate in the third quarter of 2025? This is our intermediate level, so these are all wrong. You must think of the correct one, so think of it, please. What sector contributed most to the economic rebound? What caused the contraction in the first quarter of 2025, right? So in 2025, it was sort of bad. The GDP went down, but now it's going up, right? What was the main reason for the rise in private consumption? And what did the BOK say remains uncertain for future growth? All right, the word of the day, chase. That's chase. You caught a fish. And then here's another type of chase. Chase, a male name of Old French origin, meaning hunter or to hunt, right? That's chase. And then chase, to run after someone or something in order to catch them. Okay, that would be like a verb, chase. Here we have the spelling, chase. Don't say like a Z, it's not chase. That's wrong, it's chase. Chase smiled proudly after catching the biggest fish of the day, and the police had to chase the thief through the narrow streets. Chase. All right, weather for tomorrow, October 29th in Seoul, South Korea, high of 16, a low of 6, and it will be sunny. Jakarta, Indonesia, high of 33, a low of 25, and it will be partly stormy. And for Ottawa, Canada, we have a high of 8, a low of 0, and it will be sunny. All right, guys, have a good one, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.